how did I start? Well, I'm not gonna lie, boys. At the beginning, it was rough. But hey, if you're watching this video, that means that it went well, alright? So, at the beginning, I had to really understand two things. I wasn't gonna learn French if I didn't make it fun, and the importance of self-discipline. Now, I'm not here to tell you how to be the best self-disciplined person in the world, or stuff like that. There's plenty of videos like that out there, so yeah. Now, after understanding that, I started researching. And by researching, I mean looking it up on YouTube. And I came across many really good YouTube videos about how to learn a language. And yeah, most of the things I did were inspired by them. Especially Nathaniel's Drew channel, I highly recommend him. Yeah, he uploads about language learning and mindfulness, and he is honestly one of my favorites. Well, back to the point. So the first thing I did was writing down the top 500 most used words in the language in a sheet of paper, and their meaning in my language, side by side. Now, I know, but Neo, you said you had to make it fun, and this ain't it, chief. And yeah, I know, this isn't really like playing a raid with the boys level of fun, I get it. But in my eyes, I see it more like a threshold, and this is where self-discipline comes to show. Because at least for me, this was a sacrifice I needed to do in order to say, yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm enduring this because I want it that bad. And that really worked for me. Although I'm human, and yeah, I must admit I procrastinated a lot. Now, unlike what you will probably hear from most YouTubers, I did actually enjoy using Duolingo, and I do think it's useful, but I didn't only use the normal vocabulary section of it. You see, Duolingo's app has more content and sections, and one of those sections is called stories. Now, in stories, you go through a small story where you practice your comprehension and fill out responses and stuff like that. Now, the thing that I like so much about this is that it provides good practice with the actual situation and context. So you're not just blindly saying she needs a pen, you're instead understanding that a character needs the pen. And although that might not sound like super revolutionary, it helps a lot because us as humans learn better by experience and stories that we can relate to. And when everything becomes really abstract, we tend to start not getting all of the information. Prime example to this is math. A lot of people don't have that much trouble with math at the beginning, but once they start approaching algebra, calculus, they just start having a lot more issues. So we're 3 minutes in and we haven't really talked about any video games yet. So okay, I'm sorry. I just really enjoy telling stories this way. Which reminds me of, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing or just dropping a like. That will help me a ton. Thank you so much. So now, really quick, before we get into the video game section, I do want to let you know a little thing I did that boosted how fast I was learning. So just to make it quick, one day doing this 500 word and Duolingo routine, I decided I wanted to step it up. So I just opened Netflix on my computer, looked for any French show on it, and set the language and subtitles to French. After this, I opened another tab on the side, and I searched for Google Translate. Now I would, and I'm not joking, type every single phrase that I saw into the translator. Yes, it was kind of boring having to pause that often, but in the long term, I really do think that this is one of the biggest things that boosted the rate that I was learning at. Not a flawless method for sure, but at least in my case, it was really, really useful. And now finally, video games. Welcome to Destiny 2. Now, you might be asking, how the hell can you learn languages with Destiny 2? And the answer is country-based discords. You see, each game has a community, and this group of people is not exclusive to a single country. So, as long as the game is embedded in the country of the language you want to learn, there's a high chance there's a Discord for that, where natives use LFG, have voice chats, and make friends. So, it doesn't have to be Destiny as well. You can choose any game you want, maybe Valorant, maybe Escape from Tarkov. You choose, and you can just look up on Google the game's name, Discord, and then add the name of the country you want to find. For example, Destiny 2, Discord, France. Valorant, Discord, Italy. And so on. Now I know, it can be really intimidating to just join a voice group of natives when you feel like your proficiency in the language isn't that great yet. So what I did to solve this was looking through channels to see if someone was streaming on Twitch or something like that, so that way I could start talking to them through Twitch chat, explain to them that I was using their stream to learn French, and sometimes they will be like, "Oh, that's so cool, you can join us if you want."
Salut Néo, comment tu vas Néo?
Now, that's where your choice of game is gonna matter, because games like Destiny 2, it can be really chill. Like, you can just do PvE and be talking without caring so much if you don't understand some words. But in games like Valorant, callouts do matter a ton, and you're not really talking that much in games like that, other than calling out stuff. Another reason I do recommend Destiny 2 as a good game to play with foreigners is that for some reason I don't really experience lag when I play with people in France, even though I'm in Mexico. But in Valorant, when I try to play in France, I have around 150 ping, and I would say that it's almost unplayable. But if you want to try that, go for it. Now, don't be shy to use Google Translate if you don't know how to say something or stuff like that. Just try to truly enjoy the experience, because trust me when I tell you, when you hear a French guy trying to explain to you how to do a raid in French/English, you guys gonna have a laugh.
D'abord, je t'explique en français. Tu me dis ce que tu comprends pas.
Okay.
Donc ici, c'est le boss. La salle est divisée en 3. Là-bas, c'est bleu. Là-bas, orange. Ici, spawn. Non, il est pas mort. Hein. Là, GG.
Let's go.
Ok. Et là, il a l'exo. J'ai le seum de ouf. Non.
Wait, c'est tout?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the.
T'es bien? T'es où?
Oui. Oh non, ta gueule. Tu l'as vraiment chopé encore là?
So as you can see, it's pretty fun. And okay, yeah, maybe I'm not understanding everything they're saying, but we're having fun. And for me, as I said in the beginning of the video, that's the most important thing. I'm playing what I like, and plus I'm improving my French. I'm making friends in the other side of the world, and I'm getting raid loot as well. Always remember, guys, you have way more potential than what you think. But if you don't get out of your comfort zone, you will never grow beyond of what you think are your limits. So go out there, just start trying. And just so you know, the first months I almost didn't understand stuff, but I didn't let it discourage me. I kept going, kept on embracing French in my everyday, and it paid off. Exactly 1 year later, I'm already speaking with French natives, and that's just the proof of the power of just having fun while doing something and self-discipline. Yeah, there's a lot more that I need to learn, but I'm excited for the journey and I want to keep going. Hopefully one day living in France for some time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry I had to use so much stock footage. I really want to get my own footage, but I just don't have the opportunity to do so right now. But yeah, other than that, if you have any questions about my methods or you want to start trying this but you don't know where to start, just feel free to send me a message to Twitter. I'll link it down below. And yeah, hopefully we can get maybe to 100 views or something like that in this video. That will be great. And yeah, if you liked it, hopefully you can maybe subscribe or give it a like. If not, it doesn't matter. Alright, thank you so much guys, have a good one.